School anthem.
We place our trust in God, students of Preschool School. We strive to lead and show the way, excelling in all things we do. We strive to lead and show the way, that others may follow. Help us, Lord, we pray. So help us, Lord, we pray, oh Lord, bless our school in all the works we do. Oh Lord, bless our school. May we learn to lead and excel.
Thank you very much. You may be seated. Annette, please come forward. Get your mic. All right, it's yet another wonderful ceremony again at Primary School as deserving pupils are being moved to the next. I'm going to be the anchor for today's event, but I am not alone. With me is Anat Joshi.
A warm salute to everybody. I am Anand Joshi. Truly, Mr. Jimo, I concur with you that when we realize the short see the importance. Well done, all graduating students. I eagerly wait to be celebrated like this too in a few years' time. But in the meantime, let me join my English teacher to for everyone present.
Thank you very much, Annette. Yes, indeed. It wants to be celebrated like this. But you need to continue to aspire, okay? Very soon it's going to be your turn. Yes, when we're faced with challenges, the decision we take matters most. It will actually make us realize if the moment would actually be worthwhile. But for this wonderful bunch, I can tell you that they've actually made every moment count. They've put in a lot of effort, hence they are being celebrated today. So, class of 2023, congratulations to you, and congratulations to the parents. Before we move on, I would like to introduce the members of the management team of this great citadel of education. Please, as I introduce them, I want you to put their hands together so that they can be celebrated. Thank you very much. And meanwhile, please, let me just quickly say this. Dear parents, there has been adequate preparation for this event to be captured. Pictures and short clips will be made available to you. So please, I actually plead that whatever we want to do, let's do it right from where we are sitting so that we don't obstruct people. Please, if you want to take pictures, you can do it from where you are sitting. No movement, please. Thank you as you abide with that. All right, so quickly to the introduction of members of the I table. Yes, the very first person to be introduced today, we all know him. Permit me to introduce the chairman of Primary Schools in the person of Mr. Jide Babalola. Please, I want you to put your hands together for him. Thank you very much, sir. Next is the director of school in the person of Mrs. Bolatito Babalola. A round of applause for her. Thank you very much, ma'am. The next person to be introduced is the head of schools in the person of Mr. Adeshino Okunubi. The next to be introduced is the head of the elementary school in the person of Mrs. Adetoyin Israel. Of course, Granville is one school. We have a preschool, we have a secondary, and we have the primary. But it's 3 schools under one umbrella. That is why we have our vice principals here present with us. So the first to be introduced from the secondary section, because they are waiting to take this bunch over there in secondary school, is our vice principal, Mrs. Mr. Disu. Don't mind me. We used to have a female vice principal, Mr. Disu. Please, another one for Mr. Disu. The vice principal of the principal of secondary school, Mr. Disu. Thank you very much. So sorry for that, sir. Then he's ably assisted by Mr. Afolabi, the vice principal. Then our preschool handled. So the next person to be introduced is the preschool coordinator in the person of Mrs. Otuneye. Thank you very much, ma'am. The next to be introduced is Miss Damilola Babalola. She is actually the head of our IT department. Please, I want you to put your hands together for her. Thank you very much. And the last, but definitely not the least, of course, it belongs to this family in a way. He's a parent, and he's going to be our guest speaker for today's event. Permit me to introduce to you Mr. Mustafa. Is our guest speaker for today's occasion. Thank you very much, our wonderful iTable members. So quickly, we are moving to the very first activity on the agenda. And what is that? It's going to be the welcome address. Yes, the person who does the honor to come and do this is no other but the eloquent, the passionate, the motherly educationist who is actually handing over the primary school graduating pupils to the secondary principal and the vice principal. Please, I'm introducing her for the second time. If your hands are not too busy, please, I want you to jam them together as I invite Mrs. Adetoyin Israel as she takes the welcome address. Thank you very much, ma'am.
The chairman and director, Granville Schools, Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Babalola, the head of school, Mr. Additional Kunubi, the management team, our special guests, parents, teachers, friends and family, the graduating class of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Granville School Preschool and Primary Graduation Ceremony. We are here today to witness yet another milestone achievement in the lives of our young children. Preschool graduates, we are so proud of you, grateful to God for how far He has brought you in life. It's a great honor, it's a delight to finish preschool, where a solid foundation has been laid by all our preschool teachers. I'm sure you have the requisite skills and knowledge to work with us in the primary. You can now read, you can write, and you can manage yourself properly. So we look forward to receiving you with open arms in September as you resume with us in the big school in the primary section. We want you to know that Granville School is a school to be. We always make the transition very easy for our children. We have many activities and events that we look forward to in the primary, and all of this will help them to build a rich learning experience. To my primary graduates, congratulations. I want to say that you are a very special set. In fact, in this set, I have 3 sets of twins. You have come a long way, and I'm glad that finally you have reached this point. Please enjoy every moment of the day. as you celebrate your success. Mr. Disu is here. Please, let's see you. And the team of secondary, Mr. Falabi as well. So I'm handing over my primary students to you as they come to secondary. And I want to assure veterans in their fields, and they will really take care of your children. So they will also make the transition from primary to secondary very easy. Congratulations to all parents. I know it's a lot of work that has gone into preparing them in preschool, walking them through. It's a lot of sacrifice. I want to say thank you, and thank you for making today very special. We welcome you all to this program. It promises to be interesting, fun-filled, and memorable. Now, the graduating class of 2023, we also want to welcome everyone who's seated here. We're all here to celebrate you. Please roll it for everyone in the Granville Way graduating class. Thank you very much. You're all welcome.
It's never a dull moment at Granville School events. To entertain us, please make welcome Granville School Orchestra as it performs a special number titled Omo Mi Seun Rere. Happy listening.
Wonderful. Yeah, the band is going to present Omo Mi Seun Rere. Thank you, Anat. That was a good try. Now, the song is basically originally performed by the late Christian S.N. Igbokwe. Omo Mi Seun Rere is just a piece of admonition from parents to the children to be good ambassadors of them. All right, so